Hi, you guys. How you doing? I just got back from a walk in the park today over here in Los Angeles, and I was watching the skies, and I noticed a huge ring around the sun. It was huge, and so I just began to wonder what was going on. I think NASA or something says those are ice crystals around the sun, but I don't know if that's true. Anyway, it was a huge ring, so I started watching everything, and then around sunset time the ring kind of disappeared. And then it seemed like there were two suns in the sky. It's like you could see the main sun poking through the clouds, and then a little distance apart, there was a strip of gray clouds, and then it seemed like a second light source. So I'd like to confirm all of that. I know Planet X News was um, showing with the last solar flare that happened a day or two ago, they were showing a big orb that seemed to be connected with the solar flare. I think his theory is that when this Planet X object goes around the sun, it creates flaring from the sun. And we've been getting heavy duty solar flare activity. Some of the flares, I think about a few days ago, even knocked out 40 of Elon Musk's Starlink satellites, according to the news. That was on the news, I think, last week. Kind of reminded me of a prophecy, the prophecy saying that before the Lord returns, the stars will fall from the sky. So I think about Elon Musk's Starlink, and are those some of the stars that would fall from the sky? Prophecy is going to have double meanings. Um, Also, another prophecy, looking at the sun, we've been having some major solar flares. Like I said, Elon Musk satellites supposedly got knocked out by a solar flare that happened a while ago. There was a mega huge one a few days ago, I think on the 15th. And the skies over LA that evening, I remember I recorded it, were kind of reddish purple. And it was in the southern part of the sky, not even towards the west where the sunset is. It was like in the south around sunset. The skies were like really red and purplish, and several people stopped to take pictures. So it was really unusual. That day there was a heavy duty solar flare. It was like a major one that they said if it had been earth facing, they said it would have knocked out everything here, satellite systems and everything, if it was earth facing. So um makes me think about a couple of prophecies about the sun and the end times. There's one prophecy that said the sun would be 7 times brighter than it is now, or something like that, and at the time when the Lord returns or restores the land. I'll put it in the comments below. And then there's the prophecy in Revelations about an angel pouring out something on the sun, and then the sun becomes very hot and scorches men. It even says scorches men with fire, people on earth with fire. That's one of the end time signs. It's in Revelations. Um, when solar flare, this mega solar flare came out a few days ago, I think Mr. MBB also noticed strange colorations in the sky and just high UV readings. It's like the UV readings would normally be around 4 or 6 in Arizona for that time of year, and they went up to like 12 or something like that. Also, I noticed we have solar panels on our RV, and that morning when that solar flare happened, once again, I believe it was the 15th, there was a big solar flare, and our UV readings, or excuse me, our solar panels charged in a few minutes fully, and they don't usually do that. It usually takes hours. I think it went from like 3 or 4, and then it went all the way up to like 14 on our reader, whatever that reader means, but it got charged really quickly. So yeah, those two things I wanted to say. Let's see, what is this, February 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. February 20th, 2022, Sunday. Sunday afternoon, evening is when I saw the two light sources in the skies around 4 or something. Okay, so, and I'm pretty sure it was two light sources. I mean, I could see clouds in between and like a brightness of the sun coming through the haze and clouds, and then on the next to it, another brightness coming through the clouds. So that's what it looked like, you guys. Anyway, you guys have a good evening. Be blessed. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.